Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 3rd through the 9th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. If you hear any background noise, sorry. I'm visiting someone on my way back home, so you might be hearing some muffled voices. Those are not ghosts of those people. So, just so you know. I found myself a little corner to do this, because, you know, why the hell not? Let's see what's going on here. Aries. Oy. You know what? The Tower came out as the overall energy for you, but it did come out in reverse. Now, what I see in the reading is a lot of possible Tower moments, so I don't know exactly what could be going on, but let's go through it here. In the recent past, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. This kind of comes in as an energy of moving on from something, or something may have come to a close, come to an ending, maybe a breakup of some sort, but there's definitely a whole lot of like determination to work on something in particular. And usually when I see this kind of an energy, I see it as a, let me distract myself from not dealing with the situation. In your case though, for this particular reading, it comes through as, you know what, okay, I've dealt with this, now I need to do me. You know, it's time to focus on me for a little bit, instead of going out there looking for the one, or things like that. Interesting. We'll see more when we clarify. But in the current situation, the King of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ace of Cups. It's that tricky energy of, this would be something where I would, you know, just chat with you randomly, and you would be like, if I want love, I could have it tomorrow just like that. Bring it on. I'm ready. I'm here for it. I can go get it whenever I want it. So I don't know. Kind of a trickster energy here, because it's definitely that kind that allows you to think that you're in control. And yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I don't really see it. But in the immediate future, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Temperance card. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, there's growth here on your side. There's definitely a sense of transformation that's opening up for you, of, you know, healing and growing and all of that jazz here for you. You're kind of looking a little bit as if you're looking for new ways to improve, to, you know, to work on yourself there. But there's also resistance that's standing in the way, that's not allowing you to actually throw yourself in these new ways. You're kind of looking from the distance, and you're like, that would be nice, but not trying it. You know, so even though you seem open, you're not looking like you are very open. So I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Let me do that Tower in reverse, but not really, kinda ish. For the Tower, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Wands. You're definitely manifesting something, and whatever it is you're manifesting, believe it or not, with all of the kind of trickster energies in the way and deceptive energies in the way, you're actually pursuing that. Whatever it is you're manifesting, you're meeting your manifestation halfway. Now the Tower part, I kind of see it as you sabotaging yourself, you know, especially as you approach your own manifestation. It's like, okay, let me kick myself let me pull myself down, or let me do something to be in my own way, or, you know, something to make it difficult, which I doubt that you're doing it from a conscious place, but you're still doing it. You know, there's like that kind of an energy of, if I want that, I'll get it tomorrow, whatever I want, blah, 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 you know, kind of a thing. So, or yeah, I'm open to trying that, but I'm not gonna do it. Those little things, you know. But overall, you're definitely heading in the direction of your own manifestation. So let me do the 5 of Pentacles. You get the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely putting something behind, leaving something behind, and showing or coming through with an energy of independence of, you know what, I don't need this, I can do this on my own. I don't need to be involved in this situation to help me out, do whatever the hell. There's definitely almost like an instantaneous kind of an energy of growth, you know, of stepping into your own shoes and walking that path on your own, whatever you're left behind, you know. Doesn't seem like it's easy, you know, it's not like, oh, okay, I got this. But definitely stepping into your power here and, you know, pursuing something that's quite important to you personally, that's quite possibly tied up to your sense of stability. So it could have been that whatever this was just pushed you into the direction of you without necessarily realizing that you were doing it. For the Knight of Swords, you get the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. This is a time where sometimes you may need to slow down, and it's just your lack of patience that I kept on seeing throughout the readings, and it's not surprising that it's there. You know, fire signs usually suffer from it. I know I'm one of them, but there's definitely a sense of, you know, there's times where you're being asked or even pushed into that corner by the universe to slow the F down. And you're like, no, I want to go faster, and I want, you know. So again, another indication of you standing in your own way. Even when you hear the call to slow down, you're still like, ah, you know. So any kind of, this reading is almost here to reflect those ways in which you kind of stumble in your own steps, basically. You know, but let's see if that continues. I see a continuation of it though through the immediate future. But for the 8 of Pentacles in the recent past, you get the 8 of Wands, the Page of Wands, the 7 of Cups. Yeah, that's great energy right there when you remain open, and you're definitely, you know, in contrast with the energy that's coming through in the immediate future, you're definitely open and willing to try different things too. And it's could be through because I see an energy exchange there of some sort, maybe communication, maybe, you know, keeping your ears open to what others have to say and others' advice or opinions about certain things. But that's a great energy because it definitely opens you up, like it blasts you open, like, okay, I'm willing to try this, I'm willing to try this, I'm willing to try this. You're definitely in a more open position at that point. And I feel like, you know, opportunities opened up for you a lot more because of that. It's all tied up to something that you're working on there. You know, it's not necessarily a relationship. I don't see it as that. If anything, a relationship with whatever it is you're working on. But not tied up to another person necessarily. Let's do the King of Swords in the current situation. You get the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. There's this very sneaky energy tied up to you at this moment that I feel like you're not seeing it. You're not necessarily perceiving it. It is slowing you down big time, almost to the point of nothing's happening, nothing's moving, I'm not doing anything, but I want to do a lot of things, you know, because you're showing on the surface a sense of confidence and a sense of, I'm in control here. But underneath all that, there's a whole lot of confusion about possibly what direction is next. And that actually, like, your energy is stopped at this point. And on the surface, you're showing as if you're moving, you're making, you're creating, you're doing, you know. But the 5 of Swords is there. So it's kind of like a facade almost, like, you know, possibly telling people I'm doing a lot of things, or I'm engaged in this and that and the other. And the reality of it is, maybe you feel stuck, you know, because that's when we have the tendency to even push even more these energies. Let's say I'm confused about something out of my mind, and I may show up in front of somebody, and just to reassure them and myself that no, I'm not confused, everything's fine, I'm gonna push this energy. I'm gonna tell them I'm fine and I'm not confused 1,000 times, you know. So it's a very pushy kind of an energy on the surface, which isn't kind of letting me know that plus the energies underneath that seem very, I don't think it's completely stuck, but definitely feeling like it's stuck. For the Five of Swords in the current situation, you get the Seven of Swords, the Temperance card, the Fool. Man, if you would just listen to your intuition here, you know, but you're burying it. But you are stepping into a sense of almost reaching that point of, you know what, fuck it, what do I gotta lose? I either do this or I don't. But if I don't, I feel like I'm not doing shit, and I'm not growing, and I'm not going anywhere, and nothing's happening, so I'm just gonna go for it. So it feels like you're almost reaching a point of feeling stuck until you actually reach that energy of, let me go for it. Let's see what happens. You know, what's the worst that could happen? Now, I kind of get the sense that whatever energy is at play right now for you in the current situation, it is tied up to possibly another person. So that would mean that in regards to that other energy, you want to do something about it, but realistically speaking, you're stuck. You feel like, oh my God, what do I do though? And then just when you're about to give up, you turn around and you're like, fuck it. I'll just do this, whatever it is you're planning to do, you know? It's like reaching the point of, what do I have to lose in order for you to do it? For the Ace of Cups, you get the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, the Justice card. Yeah, there's somebody here. There's somebody here that you kind of want to open up to. Whoa. By the way, it's raining. Because I would have done this reading. It's outside. It's actually beautiful out here. Still in New Jersey, but in a different area. It's friggin' amazing out here, but man, that rain is just not letting out. Anyways, yeah. So your feelings are starting to show up here. Their feelings are starting to show up here in terms of how you perceive what this is. You know, it's just that energy of thinking you got it and actually you don't, and then reaching that point of actually feeling truly, fuck it, I'll just go for it. That will open up the energies of whatever I see here in terms of, okay, so you have this energy, they have this energy, they're meeting halfway, and they feel good. Like they're meeting halfway with great energies, and it's starting to look quite balanced. But in order for this to happen, and I'm gonna say it again, definitely the energy of fuck it needs to be felt, you know, because it's one thing if we actually voice it, and another if we actually feel it. Let's do the Page of Wands in the immediate future, the World card, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords. There's some things that are changing. There's some things that are shifting within this dynamic. As soon as this is, you know, it almost feels like it's laid out on the table, and things start looking balanced, but then something shifts within this dynamic, which kind of creates a little bit of fear, a little bit of stress, a little bit of, where is it going from here, you know? So it feels like that's what's happening on your side. When you feel the shift of things are changing here, it starts to stress you out by the looks of it. Let's do the Seven of Wands. You get the Empress, the Strength card, the Five of Cups. Okay, so some resistance that's been with you for a while in regards to this situation or to this person. is definitely wanting to come through. Something that you may have felt in the past, something that may have happened, maybe they said something, maybe they did something, and for that energy, you know, you haven't released them from that, in the sense of you're still carrying that energy with you, and it's wanting to come in to prevent you from opening up to this. And the more you stay here with things, which that's how you're starting to kind of be here, the more this energy is going to have room to enter and to block whatever's going on here. You know, let's do the Temperance card in the immediate future. The Ace of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords. You're looking like you're giving the situation a little bit of space, which could mean a little bit of time. Not the situation yourself first, and then, you know, implicitly the situation, but you're looking like you're backing away a little bit, so that things can settle down, so that these energies don't bombard you in order for them to stop you from pretty much staying open to whatever's going on here. So you're looking like you're taking a step back here, which might create a little bit of distance, a little bit of time passing here before you actually possibly starting to engage with this from a more clear space, because things are starting to get very confusing for you as the shift within this dynamic changes, happens. And when you catch yourself getting all confused about it, you definitely start to take a step back. And that, it looks healthy. It looks good when you do that, because at least you know you're coming from a much more clear space. From the universe, as a final advice, you get the Fool, the Five of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. You're split in between these two energies of fuck it. Man, I wish I could name this video that, but I think it would be taken down. But that's the theme of this video, you know, where the energy that runs you is definitely that of, let's go for it, you know, what do I have to lose, kind of an energy. And then comes the energy of the past, of resistance, that's not allowing you to actually align with the fuck it energy. So on the surface, you look like, I don't know what to do about this, until you take that step back, which I see happening down the line here. But definitely a split at this point in between. So that tells me that you're not yet at the fuck it energy. You're still hanging on to some energies that are not allowing you to just let it flow and see what happens, you know? Yeah, interesting reading. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.